How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Barrow Consulting and Wealth Management. So just because we're mostly stuck at home doesn't mean we can't become better social beings. I think now more than ever, we really need to focus on that because of the fact that we are all stuck at home. So it's important to make sure that your ability to communicate and influence others is still at its best, especially if you are in business or if you work somewhere where you have to engage with a lot of people. So we're going to be giving you 3 tips on how to go about doing that. So tip number 1, it may seem obvious to some people, but I feel it's something people do forget, and it's being empathetic, right? Really always trying to understand the feelings behind what people are saying, really trying to relate and understand where they're coming from. And the ways to do that, I'm sure you guys might have heard and how the statistics are broken down, but 55% body language. So the best way to really understand where somebody's coming from, their feelings, what they really mean, is to read their body language. And what I really recommend you guys is picking up this book here, The Definitive Book of Body Language. That's one of the books that's really helped me with this specific area here. So being empathetic, really trying to understand where they're coming from. I understand what you're feeling. I felt that way myself. What I have found is, and what I call that is feel, felt, found. I understand how you feel. I felt that way myself, and what I found out is that's one way of being empathetic. Tip number 2 is mirroring. Now, what I've learned is that most people really love themselves, and if you can mirror them or who they are, or if you could quickly catch on to their acronyms, how they say things, their body language, again, going back to the book of body language, maybe crossing your arms when they do, putting your hands to your side when they do, but if you can mirror who they are, sometimes their favorite person is themselves. One of the biggest things and tips that I can give is really mirroring whoever it is you may be talking to. Tip number 3, get on their team. Now, how you do this is by simply relating to them. Get them to understand that you understand where they're coming from. Maybe you understand some of the obstacles they went through. You relate to some of the adversity they went through. I understand. I'm on your same team. This really, when you can understand and how to really build rapport, this is where this comes into play. So those are the 3 tips, you guys, on how to still have a high social intelligence, especially in this day and age and situation that we're in right now. But that's being empathetic, mirroring, and really getting on their team. 3 simple tips. If you're in sales, if you're in business, if you're in any kind of work environment where you have to relate to people or you work with people, I would really adopt some of these things here. Pick up that book, The Definitive Book of Body Language, really understanding where people are coming from. We hope you got some tips from this, some value from this. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.